the shooting guard position, number 4, J.C. Sheldon. Starting at center, number 10, Olivia Nelson-Ododa. Starting at the other guard, number 15, Lindsay Allen. Starting at small forward, number 3, Marina Mabrey. The other forward position, number 31, Tina Charles. The head coach of your home team. Give it up for your Connecticut Sun.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Phoenix Mercury going up against the Connecticut Sun. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. And on the floor tonight, a lot of experience, players who have seen it all.
Yeah, it's fun to watch young talent sometimes, but to me at least, it's even more fun to watch players who know what they're doing, can execute at a very high level.
Like us here in the booth, right guys? Passing the conversation back and forth, finishing strong. We just might be the best broadcast booth in the league.
Well, if you wanted to give someone an example of a new era big, Satou Sabally certainly fits the bill.
Well, she's 6'4", but she can really shoot it from deep, and what a great shot blocker she is as well. Sabally moves like a guard, a huge matchup problem.
First one falls for her. And for the Connecticut Sun, their first year in the W was in 1999. They're still searching for that first title.
Connecticut has been so close, falling in the finals 4 times. A couple of those losses in heartbreaking fashion. Sun fans are very hungry for that banner.
Both shots good from the stripe. And for Satou Sabally, the WNBA is a family affair.
Her sister Naira is also in the league. Satou is more of a shooter, while Naira is a big. However, they both represent the German national team.
Now here's Whitcomb. From past the arc, the Sun pull it in.
That's a look you can't pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Pass to Sheldon. Now Allen. Nelson-Ododa. Here's Mabrey. She's covered by Copper. There's the 3. Her first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Thomas. Nelson-Ododa with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Up top, Allen. 6 to shoot. Mabrey, she's covered by Copper. Puts one up from 19. And no good trying to use the glass. And out of bounds, the Sun will take it. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Outside Mabrey. Shoots the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsay Allen.
Her three-point shot will take her far. Mabrey is a great long-range option, capable of knocking down from deep.
Pass to Uzan. The 10-footer goes back up. And the bucket is good from Thomas in deep.
That's a great play on the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Sheldon. Marina Mabry for three. Again, the miss by Marina Mabry. Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Whitcomb. Defense right on her. And she gets it to go.
And Whitcomb isn't afraid to go in amongst the trees. Impressive finish inside.
Outside Mabry. Nelson Adota. Mabry with it. That shot off. Great D that time from Kalia Copper. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Knocked away and stolen by Mabry. Pass to Allen. Here's Charles. Sheldon. Whitcomb defending. Mabry with it. 6 on the shot clock. Sheldon outside. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, defenders can get so wrapped up in Mabry's scoring ability, it starts to open up the floor for her teammates.
To the inside. Right side Whitcomb. On the wing, Kalia Copper. Mabry covering. From 13. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses.
First personal foul. Second
And there's
team
the
foul.
foul against Connecticut.
At the
And you look at the
line for
career of Kalia
Kalia
Copper.
Copper.
She really took advantage of that 2020 season.
Yeah, that was the wobble year down in Bradenton. A lot of players opted out, but Copper, she opted in. She had by far her best season. And in the 3 years since, she's been an all-star 3 times. And, oh, by the way, finals MVP with the Sky, too.
The first free throw is good. When you think about Phoenix Mercury basketball, Diana Taurasi's the first player that comes to mind.
DT's been in the Valley of the Sun since 2004, never leaving for another organization. She's been here so long. A few of her current teammates were in preschool when she joined Phoenix.
So after making the first, she goes 1 for 2. And Brian, what do you think it is about Kalia Copper that makes her such a top-tier offensive weapon?
Most would say her pure skills, but you can't overlook her effort level. When Copper's on the floor, she's giving you everything she has, and then some.
Now here's Charles. She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And they can go 2 for 1.
Most importantly, play it smart.
Pass to Prince. Good. Coming off the assist by Kalia Copper.
It's easy to see Copper's phenomenal fundamentals. When she sees a wide open shooter, she makes sure they get the ball.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
And so here's Phoenix. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brown, guarded by Charles. Whitcomb, that's good.
Not much of a distributor, but Brown's feel for the game is strong enough to help her spot open teammates.
Hartley's shot is off. And here we go. Here's Mack. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
She is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
And that does it for the first quarter. Mercury out in front. They lead by 7. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return.
13.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what do you guys think about the Mercury here in this one?
Not much room to operate on this one. A very tough D through one.
You know, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Well, we know not every team in the league is a title contender. So what's the key for teams in the rebuilding process, Brian?
Your scouting department really matters, because if you're a losing team, your draft picks, whether first or second round, will play.
Yeah, and I'll throw in luck as well. I mean, those ping pong balls going your way, winning the lottery, getting the first overall pick, you can add an Asia Wilson, an Aaliyah Boston, and when you add a player of that value, that can change your fortunes pretty quickly.
Now here's Prince. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Pass to Mack. To the middle. Whitcomb. Shoots over Hartley. Whitcomb misses.
Not pretty. Got to just shake off a miss like that.
Hartley outside. Left side, Charles. Starting the second quarter and about a minute gone. That doesn't go, and she's 0 for 1 from the field. Here's Prince. And the rebound goes to the Sun. To the left side wing. Now Allen. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Shot clock at 6. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Phoenix in the lead. Well, the last title for the Mercury came back in 2014, and that team was historically good.
Maybe the best team in league history. 29-5 record in the regular season, 8-1 in the playoffs, and they had a stacked roster. Brittany Griner, Diana Taurasi, Dewana Bonner, they helped lead Phoenix to their second title.
Now here's Whitcomb. The three. Not happening with that shot. She's put up 5 and made 2. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus. And finally, someone scores.
It has not been pretty, I'll say that much, but these offenses have been flowing like molasses.
Going as slow as the three-toed sloth.
And the Mercury call time here.
T-shirt time!
And the Mercury making a change here.
Sun Dancers.
Here's Uzan. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Copper. Whitcomb. She's guarded by Hartley. 5 to shoot. Here's Sabali. And she converts the layup.
Because of Sabali's impressive physical skills, I'm never surprised when she pulls off these contact finishes.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second quarter. Here's Allen. Buries the long-range jumper.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now here's Whitcomb. Pass to Copper. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Sun. Now Parks. Here's Allen. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
She placed that pass right out in front of her and just let her run into it.
And here's Copper. Pass to Sabali. Uzan. Back to Sabali. Clock at 6. Here's Whitcomb. Tries again. The rebound by Charles. Connecticut trailing. Hartley left side. Parks. She's covered by Copper. Pass to Allen. Charles with it. That falls. Nice use that time from Lindsay Allen. And that'll tie this game up. And the Mercury with possession. Thomas outside. Whitcomb drains the three-pointer.
That's a great outcome for this offense. Getting Whitcomb something in rhythm.
Hartley outside. Pass to Parks. Charles with it. Over to the left wing. Here's Allen. Charles.
But when you have her on your team, you feed her in the post. Charles is too much to handle.
First team foul.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this
For
one.
your Connecticut Sun, Tina Charles. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. Here's Thomas. Inside. Ball stolen. With 1 on the clock. It's not going to go for her. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the Mercury up by 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
This one.
Been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. Sheldon with it. Pass to Allen. Charles. Now here's Sheldon for the lead. Rebounded by Copper. The 5th overall pick in the 2024 draft, 5'10" guard, J.C. Sheldon.
Yeah, she grew up and played basketball in the state of Ohio. And Sheldon went high in the draft because she can hit threes, run point, and is a very good point of attack defender.
Now here's Mabry. He has 5. Pass to Nelson Adota. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Allen. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And here they go. And the basket by Copper.
No matter who starts the break, she's usually the one who finishes it.
And I love watching her just attack the rim at full speed like that.
Now here's Sheldon. Here's Allen. That one's good, and it's Jason Sheldon with the dime. And the Mercury call time here.
Founded back in 2021, the Commissioner's Cup has been an awesome addition to the WNBA season, Brian.
Oh, we all have loved it. It brings extra excitement to the schedule. So much so that the NBA adopted their own version of it.
Yeah, and it's been great. And what I love about it, we get a final way before the final. So you get a taste of postseason pressure a lot earlier.
Phoenix leading. Outside Whitcomb. Aaliyah Copper from outside. Rebounded by the Suns. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Allen. Pass to Charles. On the wing, J.C. Sheldon. And she makes that one.
The assist from Tina Charles.
Here's Uzan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Outside, Sabali puts up a three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, this is a shot Sabali can make with ease. She's also smart at knowing when to test her range.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Charles. It's rebounded by Alyssa Thomas. Outside Whitcomb. From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. Sheldon outside. Whitcomb grabs the miss.
What appeared to be an easy 2 points just went straight out the window.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Copper. Pass to Sabali. Here's Copper. That one falls. Great assist by Satu Sabali.
Fantastic touch from Copper there. You can see how locked in she is scoring inside.
And the Sun call time here.
Yeah, I think the head coach saw too many easy buckets coming from inside and wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so. I would think so. If they keep giving up the kind of easy looks inside and that they have been, they're in big trouble, too.
And they've got to change something up. Let's see what they do.
Sheldon. Whitcomb defending. Pass to Mabry. Now Allen. She tries for three. And again, no good by Connecticut. Prince with it. Guarded now by Sheldon. In transition, here come the Sun. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot and will go to the line. Kalani Brown picks one up.
At the line for your Connecticut Sun, J.C. Sheldon. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good at the line. Phoenix with the ball. They lead by 4. Here's Uzan. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Now here's Mabry. He has 5. Allen's shot is off. Now Prince. Pass to Uzan. Prince with it, defended by Sheldon. Here's Mack. Here's Whitcomb. And again, Phoenix no good. Now here's Allen. 8 points for her. Nelson Adota. And here's Parks. Marina Mabry for 3. Whitcomb grabs the miss. And so here's Phoenix. A 4-point game. Right wing. Here's Uzan. From out on the wing, she knocks it down.
Boy, that is a tough shot.
Mabry with it. 1 second left.
The Connecticut Sun.
Some 3 points right there at the buzzer.
That was the definition of a prayer.
And it was answered.
And we have just finished the 3rd quarter, and a tight game we've got. Mercury.
It's the 4th quarter.
And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Here's Uzan. Copper outside. The 3-pointer, no good. The Sun trailing. Sheldon outside. And she drops in the layup off glass.
If she gets even an inch of space, she will make an opponent look very beatable.
Now Thomas. From deep, Satu Savali. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burnt.
Pass to Allen. Mabry. 6 to shoot. Here's Charles.
Olivia Nelson Adota. 3rd personal foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Uzan. Copper outside. The 3-pointer is on target.
If you let Copper get comfy, get time, and get set, she'll just continue to bury these shots.
Pass to Allen. The tray. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Uzan. Soft touch off the glass. Now here's Mabry. Here's Allen. Expanding her range. Rebounded by Copper.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Even though she's little compared to the bigger players on the floor, she's done some tall work on the boards.
Pass to Allen. Charles. For 3. AC Sheldon nails the triple.
Don't underestimate Charles's playmaking ability. She's capable of making some advanced passes.
Timeout called from Mercury.
Noticing the squad was getting a bit worn out there, and coach called time to let them grab a drink and revitalize.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Copper. Launches a three. They get it back. Basket counts.
Seems to elevate her play when it matters most. Sabally makes big plays in big moments.
Timeout called the Sun.
I think the coach has to be frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. They're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
And it's at the point where this slump is going to take a mental toll on them. It's a good timeout to try to keep them from getting too discouraged.
And they've gotten the looks, they've gotten open, but they just can't get them to fall.
Here's Allen. Here's Charles. It's rebounded by Alyssa Thomas. Here's Copper. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Such a great feel, such great touch around the bucket. She made that reverse look easy.
Allen with it. Charles. She's covered by Thomas. The second chance effort. Charles, no good. Phoenix in the lead. Cropper drives in. Allen with the rebound. And Connecticut has possession. Here's Sheldon. That's another one for her. Her 7 shots.
Well, it's really almost like an automatic 2 points. Put him up on the board anytime she gets the ball that close to the basket.
The defense has to battle to keep her out of that position in the first place, or it's going to be a long day for them.
Now Allen. Down low. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
Inside, Charles really takes charge, gets physical, and doesn't let anything keep her from scoring.
Now here's Thomas. Ooh, no luck on that one. Good D by Tina Charles. Outside Mabry. Pass to Allen. It's Tina Charles, high post. And it falls! And that shot brings them within just 1.
Strong finish from Tina Charles, taking the hit well and powering through it.
And so here's Phoenix. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for Mercury, Kalea Copper. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up 2.
You know, Kalea Copper is the kind of versatile player a team can really count on. She's always there and ready to deliver, especially when it comes to points.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the three to tie.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. Your thoughts, guys?
They got two options. Take the three to tie it, or get a quick two that foul.
And if it opens up for them inside, the quick two wouldn't be a bad call, but the foul has to come immediately after
It
that.
has to come immediately. You cannot waste a second.
Here's Allen. It's hauled in by Uzan. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
No, man, you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 5-point game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Mabry, pass to Allen. And here's Mabry. She's covered by Copper. And so it's Phoenix with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They really had to work for this one.
Yeah, weaker teams, they might have buckled at the end. Really with that crowd amped up. Everyone in the building rooting against them. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.